Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting matchup in our Crossworld Keysanity tournament. Today we have Alaszun versus topplife, and joining me in the booth is Liberal and Cyber Chow, I think we say. And without further ado, I'm going to hand it off to our wonderful commentators and get this race started. Have a great one, guys.
Hello, and really excited for this run after we had to have this rescheduled a couple of days ago because of some internet troubles. I do apologize if any sound is coming from background here. A small child just decided to start screaming outside of my house. We seem to have temporarily lost Cyber, so I am going to lead us off into this as our runners are getting ready to go. We have Alaszun and topplife both facing off in the loser bracket today.
Okay, so we are having a little bit of technical difficulties with our co-com, so I'm going to jump in here until he's able to join us.
Oh, thank you.
And welcome ZeldaSpeedRuns 2 with the rate of 117 people. Thank you for stopping by.
You're showing up just in time. This race is about to set off.
Yeah, so we are really in like the good nitty-gritty of this tournament. So we are seeing a lot of really exciting races, super close matches and things like that. So it's really been fun to get a chance to commentate and track. Starting off with a big key in Link's house to Ice Palace.
And nothing too fancy over in Sanctuary.
Ooh, but we do see that the backup sync is going to be blocked by Aga 1, which is gross. Hey, Alaszun giving us a look at the Witch's Hut, which is Sick Kid today. There we see the Bomb Hut in the Lost Witch with nothing exciting. Having a very choppy comm page here.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing. It is synchronizing a little bit.
There we go. Okay, Last Wood's just 10 arrows, so nothing exciting there. Alaszun setting up for that Houlihan. Always nice to have a couple extra bucks before heading over into Kakarika Village. And of course, I did not see what that drop down was because I can't really see topplife stream.
We are in the well. And a big key to... Oh, I missed what the big key was for, but Bombos was there.
I did see a small key to a pod pop up and Bombos.
And just a bunch of bombs over in the fairy fountain there.
Oh, hello, Swamp Palace. I think Cyber might be here, but I'm not 100% sure. Getting our first look into Kakariko Village. Wow, I really wish Toplife's stream wasn't so choppy for me here. I'm going to try and give them a refresh just to see if that helps. So hang in there with me, guys.
We have found Ganon over at Hyrule Castle.
Very interesting. We have also found Mini Moldorm Cave. Toplife not going in there quite yet. Doesn't have any bombs or really any good weapons. Oh, speaking of weapons, there is our first sword. So, and now Toplife can just jump right in and go ahead and take care of those Moldorms. We find a Turtle Rock entrance over on Alaszun's side. Ooh. And it lets us out over in the Dark Pod area.
So we're getting a little bit of a bunny wander.
Big shout out to my co-tracker who is really taking over tracking both runners at the same time while I'm trying to get everything set up for the restream here. So big thank you there. Okay, Toplife having bombs now. Gonna go ahead and take care of these mini Moldorms. Alaszun in a dark room right this moment, so not sure where they are.
And no indicator to be able to give us an idea of where they're wandering. Oh, it's the old man. And a Master Sword already on Toplife's side. And the old man giving out a small key to GT today.
Yeah, very interesting. So Toplife is set up pretty good as far as combat-wise, but Alaszun did find that old man, so does have that extra save and quit. So far, nothing really exciting in Kakariko Village, other than, you know, the swords and stuff. Looks like Toplife's going to grab some money as Alaszun finishes checking out Death Mountain here. Of course, out of logic because we don't have the flute or the lantern, but who needs logic anyway, right?
This is Cross Keys. Logic is out the window.
Oh, we have the nice side of Super Bunny Cave. Alaszun finding 2 items here as well as a full magic refill. There is the front of Turtle Rock. Interesting. Super Bunny, not very exciting. Oh, and there we have the Waterfall of Wishing with small key to high. Oh, very nice. Small key to Castle Tower and small key to Hyrule Castle. So right back a 1.
Nothing really exciting in Ice Rock Cave today.
Yeah, no, that was nothing. See what's in our back of tavern. 300 rupees. Yeah, both ends of Super Bunny on Death Mountain. Oh, at Checkerboard Cave, we have a big key. Toplife grabbing that. It is big key to Turtle Rock. Very nice.
And some more bunny shenanigans up on top of Death Mountain.
I like this play by Alaszun. Knowing what these two entrances are specifically just makes it so much easier. I believe that was just a map that we have over there at our lumberjack location. There's the bottom of Spiral Cave. Oh, into another connector, which Alaszun is going to give us a look at, because you can Super Bunny in this cave because you drop down a hole. Okay, to dessert. Gross. Ooh, there we have Skull Woods. Okay, no fire source, so Toplife cannot finish this. Can get that chest though. And just knowing where it is half the battle. Okay, quick. Interesting.
Yeah, another medallion. Toplife has been doing pretty good with routing to find dungeons and equipment compared to Alaszun right now.
Yeah, for sure. Getting our South Shore check here. So far, nothing exciting at the dam. Oh, there we have the bomb shop. So Ice Palace and Skull Woods are going to be our 5-6 today. Oh, there's Blind's Hut and Pod. All right.
Okay, let's see what we get out of Blind's Hut today. Just some arrows, some rubies.
Big key to Pod in Pod.
Ooh.
Because why wouldn't it be in there?
And Blind's Hut was a bust today.
Yeah, Alaszun about to get that news that the backup Hyrule Castle will be blocked by Aga 1. Not to worry, though, because we do find that Sewer's key particularly. Toplife opening that first door in Pod. Don't blame him. Has a small key. Gonna drop down and give us a look at a couple more chests. And there's our flippers. Pretty successful first dip, I think, into Pond, giving us the big key to its own dungeon as well as those flippers. Gonna make routing a little bit easier. See what is on our race game today as Alaszun is going through the Lost Woods. Just some bombs. We're not gonna see our runners worry about that. Hoarding Crab throwing out 20 bucks a pop. Not bad at all.
Yeah, stacking up on some funds today. That's not bad.
Okay, Toplife gonna check that shovel spot right away. Just a compass, so nothing exciting there. There's that big key to Ice Palace for Toplife, as well as a big key to Desert Palace for Alaszun.
Yes.
Oh, so there was a big key there that we missed. No big deal. Lots of stuff going on right now.
It froze right at the moment when Toplife opened up that chest that I saw it was a big key and it said, "It's the big key." And then it froze, and then it picked up when he picked up Bombo. So I was like, oh, okay, well, don't know where it's from, what it's for.
Yeah, we typically can figure out what happened after a little bit. Just a heart refill on that pool. Toplife about to find where Ganon is. Kind of a sigh of relief, I think, because you really don't want Ganon in a gross spot. You already have, Sanctuary kind of crabby. And Toplife gonna follow in Alaszun's footsteps, take this portal over, which will spin it. Oh no, this is cool. He has that big key. He's gonna go to Crystal Roller Room. I like it.
Yeah, I like this play. This is definitely nice, going grabbing an extra item or two. And Alaszun picking up his sword.
Topplife having to be careful. There, one hit would have taken him out, and all he really has is that bombs to hit that switch. But he did it, so we're good. Gonna take this connector now. That's gonna take him over into Dark Pod. Alaszun grabbing his Master Sword, which is very nice to find so early on in the seed. Interesting. Doesn't look like Topplife is going to go and bunny walk anywhere over in the pod area. Don't blame him. Bunny walking is kind of crap. Oh, okay. So it was our bottle vendor that had the shovel. I missed that. Oh, okay. Topplife is going to go back into TR and give us a look at the lava room chest, as well as, I'm sure, chain chomps.
Yeah, this is a nice play with what's open.
Using bombos quite efficiently to take care of that pokey, because they suck like bad. A lot.
And Alaszun picking up his small sewers key and his agate tower key.
Yeah, that has to feel good knowing you don't have to find that. There's another small 2 pod in Turtle Rock.
Now with low health like this, it's rough kind of dodging those chain chomps.
Yeah, that's definitely the thing about cross keys, is you are expected to kind of do a low percent run of a lot of these dungeons that typically you have, at least armor for.
Yeah. More than 4 hearts.
That's all right, Cyber. We got it. Topplife grabbing his supply of bombs from the Pyramid Fairy. Going to continue looking over towards the eastern area. Not sure if he's going to go ahead over the bridge. Does have those flippers, so could get a good look down at Zora and everything else. Oh, we have a big key on Hylia Island.
Not something they can acquire yet, but it's nice to know once they get things to make that possible.
Yeah, it could just be a big key that we don't really need, but more than likely we'll be picking it up. Oh, and Hobo has a big key for us to Eastern Palace. Very nice to find, especially before you find Eastern Palace.
Yeah, Eastern Palace big key is always a relief to see.
So Topplife probably going to give us a look up at the Zora area. Alaszun doing that quick exploration of Skull Woods. Setting up a nice death work there. Yeah, this is not fake flippers though. We did actually find the flippers in pod. Oh, and there's a Hyrule Castle. So there's a lot of checks here for Topplife.
And Alaszun doing a little dip into pod.
Yeah, he also has that key to open the front door, so he will have access to those slippers as well. So far,
And getting his big key to the dungeon.
Pot is always a nice one to find early. I usually find a lot of progression regardless of if pod is a pendant or a crystal. So I always feel better finding this dungeon rather early because sometimes it shows up late and there's a lot of stuff. There's our first glove in Hyrule Castle.
That is nice to see.
Yeah, that's going to let topplife go ahead and do the entire South Shore without having to worry about orphaning those rock locations. Topplife setting up for that death warp, rather cutting it close.
Yeah, that was a little tight there.
Yeah, but he's fine. Setting up that bomb to grab that small key to swamp. Wow. Okay, so topplife can make a decision here. Go ahead and check the connectors, risk getting locked out or going straight to the back. Entering Hyrule Castle from the Light World is a lot safer than entering it from the Dark World because the rats turn into those creepy little cricket guys that deal out several hearts worth of damage, and entering Hyrule Castle in the Light World leaves them with their default damage.
And there's the back of Desert.
Wow, that's a nice find. We do have that big key, unfortunately, no fire source yet, but those are 2 dungeons, Skullwoods, and map of Ganon's Tower in Darkcross that we will be able to take care of pretty quickly once we get a fire source. Topplife continuing to the back of the sewers. Again, out of logic without that lamp, but who really cares about lamp logic? I wouldn't be surprised if it's not on
having that sewers key is...
And there is Alaszun's big key to Eastern Palace as topplife makes it to the back of the sewers.
Small key to Turtle Rock, and another big key to GT.
Interesting.
This has been a very, early acquisition of a lot of big keys so far.
Yeah. Looks like Alaszun is going to go ahead and follow those flipper checks, whereas topplife went straight towards the eastern area. He is going to find his entrance to Desert right here. So I'm sure going to go ahead and check out South Shore. I'm sorry if hiccups. That glove alone makes it really nice to not orphan any checks, especially that ice rod area. Walking to it is crap anyway, but as long as you have the glove, those are 3 entrances that you can check in one clip. Just a compass on Zora Ledge.
And topplife about to get disappointed by Blind's Hut.
Oh, and Zora with the boots. Hello.
All right, time to go fast. Let's go.
that is definitely worth 500 bucks, in my opinion. Alaszun still doesn't have those gloves yet, but is going to give us a look at the bumper rocks. And Toplife heading over towards the Ice Rod area. Ice Rod Cave area. Excuse me. Ooh, what is this big key on the library? Ooh, the Thieves Town.
Very nice.
And
we
there's
found our old
man.
man. Little out of the way, but will come in handy for...
Yeah, this is actually a very nice location for that old man being GT right there. Hold on, I have to open my door. You guys are going to hear kittens. I have foster kittens right now, 4 of them, and they are screaming at my door, so I have to let them in or it's just going to be a whole thing.
And Uncle had small key too. Oh my goodness, it hiccuped, and I missed where the small key was for.
Oh, speaking of Thieves Town.
Thank you.
Okay, Alaszun looks to be heading right back to Turtle Rock.
The objective of this is to defeat Ganon. So to defeat Ganon, you still require all 7 crystals and all of the items required to, whatever items required to defeat those crystals, crystal dungeons, and whatever it requires to get to Ganon. All of the locations are, all entrances in the overworld have been randomized as well. So the dungeons can be anywhere, the crystals can be any of the dungeons, and Ganon could be in any of the drop downs in the overworld.
Yeah, hopefully Toplife is going to go ahead and do his flipper checks here because those boots being on Zora is interesting.
Oh my goodness, the kitten.
I'm sorry, she's very needy.
No, I like this. This is the background music we deserve.
I'm like trying to pick her up, but she doesn't want to be held, but she doesn't want to be put down, so she is a hot mess. Yes, 7 crystals are still needed. I mean, they can drop down again at any time they want, but he will just laugh at them. It is very Ganon of him. Although I have been told that, because you can get him all the way to the 3rd phase, but you would have to kill him with 4 silver arrows in 1 hit, or it would reset. There are those boots for Toplife.
So we're back on pretty even ground here. Toplife still has the mitts where Alaszun doesn't.
Yeah, which is really unfortunate because I think it's Ganon's tower then that is behind the glove box.
And Alaszun taking his dip into Thieves Town.
Now, Alaszun does have that big key, so might continue on there. And there is the Sickid Find for topplife. No
Still no
yet.
bottles on either side, so it'll be later before they get back there.
And useless fairy just in her useless spot. So that means Magic Bat is going to be behind Aga 2. Alaszun going to pick up his glove here in a second. Okay, so this is a check that we haven't seen yet, which is K45 and a small key to pod. Interesting.
I mean, with 6 keys hidden around, having 3 already isn't too much of a surprise.
Yeah, and we have that big key, so that actually gives us a lot of access to things. Not logically, but like I said, we need logic.
Topplife forgetting where that entrance led.
Yes, so the sewers key led to the big key to Ganon's tower, and escape led to the glove. So very interesting there. Alaszun does have that save and quit spot for the old man, as he has already rescued him. So he doesn't know it yet. Well, probably does, because I'm pretty sure he checked that entrance. That he has a very quick way to get back over there. Back to pod for topplife.
Yeah, now with a few more keys.
Yeah, definitely a good choice. This is a lot of items. Alaszun making his way through the back of the sewers. So far, just $50 in pod. Some more dark rooms. Okay, just some life. But again, we are at very low percent right now for our runners, so a little bit of life isn't that terrible. Alaszun about to pick up his Ganon's Tower big key, as well as a small 2 turtle rock. Ooh, come on, pod. Pod has to have something, like, for goodness sakes.
Yeah, it would be very nice to see it pay off for doing the double dip so far without having to think about coming back again.
Well, that big key, nothing exciting. I did have its big key and flippers, mind you. That's true. That is fair. It's looking like that might be all Pod had for us so far. Just a fairy fountain and flute spot 5. Okay, small key to Castle
That is our
Tower.
second. Yeah, that's our second and final key for Aga Tower.
Which you really don't need. I mean, we do have access to the pod area in the Dark World, but we really haven't seen any connectors that take us to... Oh, there's the dam. Hello.
Yeah, Dam and Sahashral is hot, so that is nice to find, especially where Toplife already knows where Swamp Palace is.
Yeah, and those flippers as well as a small key. So that gets us in the door. Can't really beat it, but it's something. And there's our blacksmith, which we already knew, but we'll pretend we did. Okay, so Alaszun's going to give us a look at the entrances of Hyrule Castle, which I think Toplife might be heading over to do now. Oh, interesting. Okay, just a heart piece on the ledge, but this does give us a little bit more exploration. The desert area. Toplife about to find that dam. There's a desert entrance in desert. Here.
And with Boots checking into desert gives an extra check there with the torch if it's anything useful.
Yeah, plus the big chest because we already have that big key. So that's 3 checks as opposed to 1 and the knowledge of 1 item. Oh,
Hook shot. Okay, yeah. Definitely happy to find that today.
Well, we are very close to being able to beat Swamp. We just need that hammer. Okay, so this is pretty much the end of the route for Alaszun. So, has a choice. Do we check these desert entrances or do we finish checking Hyrule entrances as we have 1 left? Looks like he's going to go ahead and give us a look at what the left side desert, where that takes us out.
Just to the other corner of the desert.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, that is not a convenient connector at all.
No. Nope. Okay, looks like Toplife is going to go ahead and give us a look at the Hyrule Castle exits. Probably going to do the same thing Alaszun just did. Okay. That doesn't help us out very much either.
Yeah, these connectors are not pretty.
No, but we are going to get a look inside Ganon's tower here from Alaszun's point of view, and he's a little bit more, I don't know, he can get the 1 extra item. So, there's that. or a small heart piece? I would like to see... No, that's not a logic. Never mind. I was going to say the Turtle Rock connector that takes us over to Dark Pod because our Moon Pro could be there, but that's not a logic.
And Toplife has acquired his hook shot, so they are both even again.
Yeah, Alaszun has a little bit more exploration done just because he has already returned the old man and kind of given us a look at what is on top of Speck Rock area. The connector was Hyrule Castle to desert to desert to desert.
And a small key to Turtle Rock there in the drained area of swamp.
Okay, so save and quit from Topplife. Where are they going to go now? I'm running out of things to do here. You might have to do some bunny walking, because I'm really not sure. I guess they could get 2 items out of Swamp. That looks about it. Oh, yeah. They can bomb jump from their Turtle Rock Big Chest entrance over to the Laser Eyes entrance, which takes them out into Pod area. Okay, so Topplife finding the back of the Old Man Cave. Which you should know where this takes him out at.
Yeah, he has seen the entrance to this.
So going back to GT, maybe just checking the torch? Not really much more they can do. That is true. They do have the hook shot. You're right.
And Alaszun just doing these extra couple of checks here in Pod.
Oh, I forgot we had the big key to Thieves Town.
Yeah, Alaszun didn't take the dip back when he was there earlier, even though he had the key. A little too light on health, I'd say, to justify it.
Yeah, this is a good play as well. Probably better than the Swamp Dip or even the Turtle Rock connector. Very nice God Pixel there. Okay, so let's see what Thieves Town has for us. Well, I believe that was our last in logic check of Thieves Town. And Alaszun is very close behind them.
We'll get to see what the maiden has for us today. Just a piece of heart.
Where could our progression be? Looking good on the blind setup here for top life. Staying very well on script.
And there we go. And another big key. This one to Skull Woods.
But it's a crystal.
That is always nice to see.
It's nice that we have our kind of fetch quest big keys already out of the way before you've had to dip those dungeons like Ice Palace as well as Skull Woods. It never feels good to go back to those areas after you've full cleared them already.
Yeah, we, as of right now, are only missing 2 big keys. Oh wait, no, 3 big keys between our runners. Misery Mire, Swamp, and Hera.
Oh no, there's our powder.
That might be a little upsetting to see, knowing where Magic Pad is.
And there's our Moon
But
Pearl.
there's our Moon Pearl. Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. We do have access to Dark World as with that Total Rock connector. However, don't really have any decent connectors otherwise. Thank you. That's my son calling me the 400th time today. Okay, Alaszun also checking Swamp Palace here, gonna get his Moon Pearl as well. And we find that other Hyrule Castle connector taking us over to Death Mountain, which is very nice because we do have that hook shot. So that is gonna let Top Life check the rest of the Dark World there. Death Mountain, sorry. Graveyard Ledge with just a heart piece.
And chess game today gives us our first bottle.
That could be something.
And they both know where Sick Kid is, so it's nice to have that when they're back in the neighborhood of the witch's hut.
Okay, so Alaszun wasting no time heading right into the Dark World here. Find our C-shape house. With a small key to Ganon's tower. Top Life gonna rescue that old man.
And Alaszun checking out the pyramid, see what's on the ledge today. Just a rupee.
Toplife getting his small key to Ganon's tower off that old man. Finding the gross end of Super Bunny, but about to find the good end as well. That upgrade fairy is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely good to have during this so that you don't have to worry as much about your bomb usage.
We're going to get a catfish check from Alaszun, which I like. That's another one of those one-off checks that you kind of don't see till later in the game. And we did need it anyway. Bonkroc's location with nothing exciting. Oh, and I'll look. Oh, hello, Acket Tower. I'll look over into the dark shopping mall. Now, this is 2 items that Alaszun can get as long as he knows the dark.
Yeah.
Looks like he does.
Or he is, trying his best.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure both of these runners are pretty well versed in all the dark rooms.
And just a compass. Making use of that capacity upgrade to use some bombs to death warp out.
Okay, so it looks like we are going to go ahead and get a sick kid check here from Toplife, which I like because the seed has been pretty linear so far with our runners, kind of telling them where they want them to go. Wait, how did Alaszun get there? What did I miss?
Oh, my goodness. How did he end up on that side?
I don't. He came out of the dark sanctuary.
And small key to Misery Mire in Paradox Cave. We'll see the other 5 items up top now. And just a shield.
Yeah, Paradox not being super awesome today. The small key to Mire makes routing a little nicer, but not necessarily something you're like, oh, yay. Mini Molorm's giving Alaszun quite a wonderful time.
And that exit coming out at Ice Palace. Yeah, Alaszun took a death in the overworld and ended up going back to his house.
That hurts, but that'll be alright. Oh, yeah, we have the hookshot as well as the gloves, so we can just hookshot right over to... Okay, that's probably what he did, and that's why I was like, what happened? Okay, everything's fine. I wasn't supposed to be commentating today, so that's why I'm a little off.
I'm going to see what Kiki will give today.
Just a fairy. Although a nice little life refill for Alaszun. Toplife gonna go ahead in and get his junk from Agate Tower. Wow, already an hour in, and we still have a ton of checks that we need to do. Alaszun gonna take that hook shot and go over and check the right side of Death Mountain. Not really gonna find anything too exciting over there. But Toplife is going to go ahead over and start checking the Dark Hack area. Probably going to jump in Paradox first, but... Oh, going to check Catfish as well. Okay, nice routing. I love finding the upgrade fairy in Cross Keys. She makes me so happy.
Yeah, nothing really fun for Alaszun to see up here.
Yeah, a lot of retracing in each other's footsteps so far in this seed, but like I said, it's been pretty linear, so not much room for divergence. Yep, no bunny shenanigans today.
Yeah, that moon pearl came pretty quick.
There's that small key to Meyer for top life, and just a shield coming up in those top 5. So nothing super exciting in Paradox Cave, but a couple connectors. One being crap, but we still don't know the bottom Paradox Cave connector, which I'm pretty sure we're not going to get a look at that from top life either.
Yeah, Alaszun is going to have to run back over here now after taking the death earlier.
Yeah, we do have Skullwoods that we can check out as well. You do have that big key, so not going to have to leave anything there other than the entrance to the back of Skullwoods, which more than likely won't be anything important until it is. Just a map on the bumper ledge today. There we have Mimic Cave.
Not something they can do until they get the hammer, but nice to know where it is.
Okay, so Alaszun making that Skullwood dip. I'm pretty sure Top Life will be doing that as well pretty soon. Start Generous Thief hanging out in that dark, I miss what was in the big chest.
It was the blue boomerang.
Oh, I mean, okay.
Yeah, nothing to write home about.
Very nice use of the Bombos medallion.
Less to worry about. Yes, another small key to Ganon's tower.
Starting to get concerned that Ganon's tower is going to be very prevalent today. We have all the keys as well as the big key. All we really need is a fire source and a bow, and we can climb it. Not that anyone ever wants to do that in Cross Keys, especially when the only thing behind Aga 2 is the magic bat, but you never know.
They were given the powder pretty early, so it's definitely something that they're cursing right now. If you don't find the powder, you don't have to worry about it.
Ganon is at the Uncle entrance by Hyrule Castle.
Sounding a little frustrated there with the sword slashes. What else did you expect in that chest?
I do need coffee. You are not wrong.
And in the Thieves' Town entrance today is nothing.
Connector.
Oh, this
there's
is a nice one to find. Yeah. A few more items worth taking a look at.
I swear, Hookshot Cave, one of the two entrances, is always right there in that house. Every time.
A small key to Ice Palace. Second key, not always that exciting to find. And a small key to Misery Mire. And it comes out at the race game.
It's an interesting connector. Not useful, but interesting.
And there's Sahasrara saying, Palace of Darkness today is our green pendant. And
Ooh, half magic.
we're getting a small key Turtle Rock, a small key Desert Palace.
That was very nice.
Yeah, Sahasrara's been paying off. So far today, at least. And both of our runners are going over to the dig game to see what we have. And it's 10 arrows. Nothing at all.
I have had Hookshot in that chest in Hookshot Cave before. It's gross.
Yeah, that is not fun. Stumpy just holding a map of Pod.
Which is completely useless, as we've just found Sahasrara that told us Pod is our green pendant. We have such good sync right now in our runners. There's Spiral Cave.
Yeah, they're basically on like a 10-second delay of each other.
Yeah, shovel wasn't anything. Yes, GT is over in the Ice Rock Cave area. Ooh,
And there's Eastern Palace.
With no bow. Womp womp. Whoop, sorry. Had a kitten running across my keyboard. Things are going crazy. We could find a bow in here. That would be cool.
Oh, that would be nice to see. Then no worries about double dipping. And there it is!
What did I say? Hello.
You called it.
I did.
At least one fortune teller in this game is useful.
And the witch. Now we just need a fire source, and we can actually get this show on the road. Yes, incoherent. I am also team always dip EP.
I mean, it's not that inconvenient to go in there, even if you're dipping it twice.
Oh, sorry. This match is not being tracked by me anymore. It's actually being tracked by my buddy Siberian, who jumped in last minute for me. Triple dip EP. Now that's painful.
Yeah, I cannot imagine having to triple dip. That... I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't do it.
I've had to triple dip Swamp Palace quite a few times in Cross Keys. But that one doesn't
Well, Swamp is meant to be a headache.
Yeah, you kind of go in expecting Swamp is going to be a pain in the neck. Okay, so we almost have almost down. Pretty much only the bow so far, and we don't know if this is a crystal or a pendant.
It is our red pendant.
So we do know 2 of our pendants and our 2 5, 6 crystals. We are just missing our blue pendant for full knowledge. We need that mirror so we can get that big key off Hylia Island. Thank you. Where are our runners going to go now? Ooh, Toplife's gonna check Spiral Cave. Now, we did see the end of this already. I don't remember where it was. It was somewhere stupid. So that's not going to be very helpful, but this item could be. Could be the hammer.
Oh, that would be nice. Or a fire source. Fire source would also be welcome.
Yeah. Or just 10
And it's
arrows.
nothing.
Back to pod for Toplife. Don't blame him. I'm not sure where he's going right now. Okay. Ooh, Alaszun having a little bit of trouble with the red Igors there, but we got it now.
And our second Armos fight between our two runners. Just to get his pendant and his 20 rupees.
Wow, so pod really was only good for its own big key, which we don't even know if the green pendant is really going to be required yet, and the flippers. Okay, so we did see that Swamp was a crystal, Skull Woods was a crystal, which we already knew. Still don't know that last pendant. Oh, it is so painful not having, like, a means of getting in the Dark World without taking that Turtle Rock connector. Because even the desert connector that takes you into Dark Kakariko is blocked by the hammer.
Yeah, it's not been a fun match for connectors.
Okay, Alaszun about to check that other Hyrule Castle connector that's going to take him. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you're gonna check the desert connectors. Okay. The other one. Where the hell's the other one take you? I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh yes, using that desert small now.
Oh, I forgot we picked that up.
Just another hurt. Did Toplife not check this connector earlier? Or...
I thought he did.
Yeah, I did too. Hmm. Okay, I will be back in just 1 second.
I'm really not sure where these runners can go at this point. I mean, they can't go any further in Swamp. They've got everything they can out of Skull Woods. Oh, we do have that one other connector in Paradox we haven't checked yet. Well, they can't really GT climb because they don't have a fire source to light the torches. Yeah, topplife has not really marked his tracker at all. Okay, so this is a new check for us. Topplife checking this entrance. Doesn't really take us any... Oh, okay. Hey, Hera, what's up?
Back again. Sorry about that.
Fire Rod and Hera.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, there's our fire source.
Now we can climb.
Where was Hera to?
You had to take... Oh my god, and the mirror! You had to take the Paradox connector.
Ooh! Oh, okay. Oh, and Alaszun is popping in now as well. That'll be good to see.
With the innovation of Herapot, the big key to Hera is really no longer super required. Unless there, of course, is an item in that big chest. Oh my, I can't believe that our Fire Rod and Mirror were in Hera. And the book.
And our book!
And now we got that mirror, we can check our book locations. More soap on this. Oh, Hera had a good bit of items there.
Yeah, this was definitely a nice find for our runners. And another
There's
bottle on Moldorm.
Okay, so now we can do Desert, finish that one. We can finish Skull Woods, which we know where that is. We can climb. We can use the mirror and check this entrance right here. We also have that connector at... where was that connector? I don't remember, but it took us to... oh, the Thief's Town entrance was a connector that took us to Dark Death Mountain. The OG laser bridge entrance, I believe. Looks like Alaszun is going to go ahead and take care of Desert. Which I don't blame them. We still haven't seen Ice Palace or Mire yet.
They may very well be locked behind Turtle Rock or Mire entrance.
Yeah. Let's see what is on Ether Tablet. Tar lamp. Hera blocked both fire sources. These are quarreling brothers.
And that connector takes us on top.
That's a great connector. Just our piece on our floating island.
And the land molas went down quick. So now we have all 3 medallions on Alaszun's side, and that is the knowledge with that crystal. That's the last bit of knowledge we needed for all of our crystals and pendant.
Very interesting. There's our potion shop.
And a pendant turtle rock is something that they shouldn't be too upset about.
We're still missing a couple connectors. There's Spec Rock. Huh. Okay.
And into the back of Skull Woods goes Alaszun.
There's
So
Ice Palace.
see.
Okay, so now we're just missing Meyer. Ooh, Topplife going into Ice Palace without the hammer. I mean, makes sense, has pretty much everything else, but that hammer is going to be quite important. Did he not grab that key? I think he doesn't. No key to Samaria yet. Moth just dropping a heart piece, but that is another crystal, a 5/6 crystal at that for Alaszun. Oh, very nice bomb setup there for our fire shield.
And we're going back into GT. Oh,
Ooh,
and we're going
climbing.
up. We're
Okay.
going up.
It's happening. I mean, I don't blame them. They're still missing a good bit of stuff, like Samaria, the hammer, possibly a flute and a titan.
The bat may be our answer.
How gross.
Gross enough for me. I like it.
Yeah. Gross for the runners, awesome for chat.
The runners never play this so that they can win. Everybody knows that Chad is the only winner when it comes to cross keys.
Cross keys is best keys.
It really is. I've been picking away at a couple of just regular rando seats to get myself more familiar with it, and I'm more confused because I'm just so used to watching cross keys now that I think I'd do better starting with that.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong because you really did do all of your training essentially on cross keys versus regular.
This is the first year I've watched any cross keys. I've watched other randos for years now, probably three or more years now, but I'm more familiar with cross keys than I am with any of the other formats.
That's because it's the best.
It really is.
Yeah, it's like Top Life's going to utilize those Hyrule Castle connectors to take him back to desert. Yep, gonna check the two items. Nothing exciting, but definitely good to have that information, especially when you're still missing the hammer. As Alaszun continues his climb.
Making good use of the medallion.
Oh, I forgot about opening the desert entrance too. It's good thinking.
Oh yeah, that is a possibility for our Mire entrance. And it's nothing.
Oh, Alaszun taking an unfortunate fall there. I think I'll still have time. Nope, gonna wait it out. Oh, you didn't light it! You didn't light the torch! Oh, you're out of magic. Okay.
And he doesn't have the lamp, so he didn't even have that as an option for him. And there are our silvers. And a small key to pod.
Yep, go lock go. I feel like with Alaszun checking the top of GT before anything else with that mirror, that he committed a long time ago to climbing the tower.
Validation chest is not our answer today.
Top Life going to probably check the pedestal and open the back of Skull Woods here to see what this entrance is.
Now, what could be on pedestal?
Not hammer.
No, and not Ice Rod.
Not Samaria.
I think Ped's dead.
I think the flute is really the only thing it could be. For a random big key. The key to Mire.
And here comes our magic bat check.
Ped is dead. For a shield!
Nothing too exciting.
You are correct. Neither has grabbed the Hylia Island big key, which that could very easily be Meyer. Ooh, what if it is Tower Parent? That's gross. I mean, well, Mirror... No, Mirror wasn't Lamb. Wasn't 12.
Just a bad entrance to Ice Rod Cave on Graveyard Ledge today.
It's like Toplife's grabbing that big key now. Ooh, big key to swamp.
Yeah, that's gross. And Toplife is going for the climb now as well. Sorry, I went quiet there for a second. I just had a surprise sandwich delivered to me.
I would not mind a surprise sandwich delivery as well, if you want to go ahead and pass that along. Not a fan of onions.
It was cute. It was very sweet because he said, "Do you want the sandwich? I made an extra sandwich." And I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." He was like, "No, don't aw that." It was like, "I just made an extra sandwich and now I have to go make an extra sandwich because you're taking this one."
Nice. I have a kitten balanced on my neck and shoulder, so I'm trying not to move while also commentate, take notes, and watch the restream.
Oh my goodness. I have now been joined by a cat who is very interested in my sandwich.
Yes, I am the crazy cat lady of ZeldaSpeedRuns. Although 2 of my babies are going to their forever homes today, so
Oh,
for them.
that is sweet.
Yeah, and I feel like they know because the one that's leaving is on my chest right now, purring super loud, acting like, "How could you give me away, you horrible, horrible person?" But 9 cats in a house is a lot. So it's always good when they get their homes.
You didn't even hit double digits. I don't see how that's too many.
I did yesterday. I got a call for a drop-off. Someone threw one out of a moving car. He's okay. He's fine. But yeah, I hit 10 yesterday. But then I got 2 placed and We're back to 9. Where do we go now? Yeah, people are disgusting. And this is actually the second kitten that I've had to scrape off the road. One of them I actually kept. He was thrown out and run over, and we brought him home. We didn't think he was going to survive, but he did, and he is fine. And we've had him for 6 years now, and he's our baby. And this one that I picked up yesterday, he's fine. He just has like some tar on him, like on his paws and stuff. So we got him all cleaned up, and he's good to go too. Yeah, people suck. Like when I started fostering, like just hearing some of those stories was just unbelievable and horrible, and that's the worst part of it. But all of my kittens have always been very, very healthy, so, and found wonderful homes. And actually, my orange one, he's orange and white, that I got yesterday, already has a home. I just had to get him checked out to make sure he was good to go, and he's leaving this afternoon too.
And we
Yeah, it was just
them
a
going
very...
into Ice Palace today.
This might be the play. I mean, we're running out of things to do, so I think this might actually be a good idea. That more likely than not, our hammer is here in Ice Palace. Or at least something progression-wise. Top life about to be cursed with lag, probably. Speaking of Mirror Shield, I don't even think we found Laser Bridge yet.
No, we haven't. There has been no laser bridge.
But yeah, I think this Ice Palace play is a very good one, and it looks like Top Life is making that same decision here. No icebreaker boys today. The old-fashioned way. Mire area might be hiding the goods. This is true, but we would need the flute as well as the titans to get to the mire area at this point, because we have not seen a connector as of yet. There's our third bottle.
Just holding out for that payout now.
Yeah, there is like a laser bridge entrance. I don't.
There's the
think any
cane.
of our runners... Yep. All right. Well, that'll get us to Laser Bridge. There's something just extra gross about finding the King of Samaria that far into Ice Palace. But now they can Icebreaker if they don't pull the hammer out of here.
Another small Demire.
Okay, Alaszun gonna icebreaker and grab that other chest we can't get to because you have to pull that tongue or nose or whatever the hell that thing is on that statue to open that door. There could be a mire. We just don't know where mire is. It's more likely Hammer's going to be on Laser Bridge. I wouldn't be surprised to see our runners head back to Turtle Rock after this. Ooh, we did find the front of Turtle Rock, though, and neither one of our runners have taken... Well, because they didn't have Samaria. Oh, there's a sword. Okay. Yeah, now we can check a lot of Turtle Rock.
And Temperate Sword was always a nice find.
Is Laser Bridge in Logic? Yeah. Sure, why not? Probably not. But we'll say yes. Topplife has that lamp. Alaszun has not gotten that yet off Ether Tablet, but I don't think that really matters for Alaszun. And right back into Turtle Rock. Although this laser bridge entrance could be in Dark Mire area, and that could give us our access to Mire. We would only need the big key and a hammer.
All right, let's see if this pays out. 50 rupees, that's payment of some kind.
Oh yeah, it is out of logic because we don't have the big key to Harry yet. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, Laser Bridge was crap.
Nothing. Oh my goodness.
Oh, but a nice connector. I'm so sorry, I desperately need coffee. There is a Gina's hut. No need to worry about laser skips today. Bombs. Where the hell is our hammer? Oh yeah, we can do the right side of GT too. There's Kings too.
And nothing we need.
Ugh, seat is stupid. Looks like Alaszun is going to check Ether Tablet and probably the Hera entrance. Which means we are either going to need a Titan or Titans and Flute to get to Mire. We already know that the Ice Palace entrance is a connector on Paradox. Can't open Turtle Rock, we can't get to Mire. We can't do the Smith Chain, we can't do Hammer Pegs. What the hell can we do?
This really isn't paying off.
No, I think Zelga's right. I think it's right side GT. Because you can go pretty decently far feel like that is where we need to go. Looks like Toplife's gonna check the front of TR first. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's... Sorry, Soga. Okay, Cyber, yeah. Sorry. There's our fourth bottle. Okay, Alaszun at the old man. Looks like he's gonna make the GT play first.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Berna. And a small key to TR. Has Spike Cape been found? No. Mimic has. Mimics. I thought I marked it, but I didn't. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Spike has been found? I'll take your word for it. I'm really tired. Alright, what is on the right side of GT? Hey!
Mittens!
Doesn't really open much, if anything, at the moment. Yeah, it does open the smith chain.
Ouch.
Ooh, is Toplife really gonna burn this key? Well, okay. You could. Do you? Kane was in Ice Palace. And off to GT for Toplife as well. Yep, 2 hours and no hammer. Feels like cross keys, man.
No.
I mean, the flute has to be here if the hammer isn't. Like, seriously. There's
Hammer.
the hammer.
Okay, this is good.
That's still not go mode, though. We still need the Meyer Big Key. And Meyer itself. So it looks like we are going to need the flute. Ooh, Smoky the Thieves. Rip.
And nothing in Firebar.
Okay, could our flute be in here? Nope. There's a sword. Oh, there's Meyer.
There's Meyer. There we go.
Now all we need is Meyer. So I'm assuming Alaszun is going to go to Swamp. Make the most sense, I think. He's going to bonk into that tree first.
Yeah, these two have been so close this entire race.
Well, it's been pretty linear. The seed has not really given them much choice as to what they can do. Especially with the placement of some items like Samaria and Ice Palace, like deep in Ice Palace. That's... Oh, that's gross.
Anything spit us out of hammer pegs?
No.
Okay. So that's still an option.
We did have Hammer Pig's entrance? I did not believe we did. I don't know. There's a big key to Hera.
Ooh.
We are slightly in logic now.
Very nice diver down.
There's the cape. Oh, yeah, we did find that. That is a desert entrance. Look at Toplife using actual Dark World portals to get to the Dark World. First time in the seed. And Argus is just about down for Alaszun. I have no idea where Toplife is going. Back to Ice Palace. Okay. So, will Alaszun check left side swamp? That is the question.
Well, Alaszun did manage to get a crystal out of doing swamp, and he got the cape. Nothing really exciting about it, but he did get it.
And flippers were in Hera, I don't believe. They were in Pod. Yeah, flippers were in Pod. Hera had Fire Rod, Mirror, Book, and a Bottle. There is the gold sword for Toplife.
And Hype given him. Yes.
Will it be Hype?
Not much left to be Hype here.
That flute would have been pretty Hype. Yeah, so their only hope of being in go mode is if the Turtle Rock entrance is Meyer. I think we're gonna get a Bombos tablet check. Maybe not. I don't know what Alaszun is doing, honestly. Checking. Okay, I think he's going to check the Bumper Cave connector, which we haven't seen yet. Yeah, that's what he's checking. This could be something, because we did just pull that cape. On this tablet. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, not Meyer. Damn. Well, now Toplife has the bomb shop open. Where was our bomb shop? Light World Kakariko. That's gonna be a gross walk. That is what it is. Oh, our Mimic Cave was in the Dark Lumberjack hut. Or Spike Cave, one of the two.
Back into swamp.
And this is back to Ice Palace for Alaszun. Very nice icebreaker for Alaszun. Very nice. Oh, I just forgot the name of that. the. Yep, diver down. Thank you. I just completely went blank.
And that was a very fast cold stare fight from Alaszun, and topplife finishing up. Oh my goodness. I just had a brain fart.
Argus.
Argus, thank you.
That's okay. I just forgot diver down like completely. My brain just shut off.
It's contagious. It's like yawning.
Right? Okay, is this back to pod for Alaszun? Question mark? Maybe not. Bomb shot. Some Marian squeeze. I like that.
Yep, that is a nice term for it. I like it.
Yeah, we are missing the mire entrance, which it's looking like it's dangerously close to being in the mire area, which we do not have a connector to. So, we... I don't want to say definitely need the flute, because nothing's definite in Cross Keys, but it's looking very likely that we need the flute.
And Alaszun taking the long walk with the big bomb.
It's a good call, though, to be honest. So
I think at this point it's the only call.
Yeah, I mean, we do have the Turtle Rock entrance to check as well, which is also gross. What if the vanilla mire? And topplife doing the big bomb as well.
Well, we'll see if this pays off in a couple of seconds. Nope.
Oh, man. While topplife cannot finish pod at the moment, they do not have any more keys.
Alaszun taking to Death Mountain.
This has to be the Triple Wreck Engines play.
Taking a few hits there.
Yeah, those cabbages are just the worst.
Smart connector over to the east side.
Moment of truth for Alaszun.
And it is
His Meyer. Wow. That's
Woo.
good mode. Flute is not required. Looks like Top Life isn't going to be far behind them.
Yeah, this was a very trolly seed.
I did not roll it. I just want that on the record.
If you rolled it, there would be more bunny shenanigans.
Right? You know how I do enjoy my bunny shenanigans. Yep, Top Life making that play, about to find Meyer as well. Not sure there's going to be enough time to catch up at this point.
I love Alaszun's MSU.
I have actually been commentating this entire time and have not heard any of the runners music, you think I would turn that on? Being that I'm also restreaming it to make sure there's nothing inappropriate. And Toplife going to go the right instead of the left for Maya today. I typically go right just because I don't know. I don't like the left side of my head. Wow, nice torch glitch.
Yeah, that was a quick catch there.
Especially after, 2 hours and 15 minutes in, you feel like your dexterity starts to go a little bit. Finishing off Ganon with a little tight hug on the walkway there, as Toplife is just about to enter Biddy.
And there we go. GG's in chat. I'm sorry. And Topplife just finishing off Vitreous.
Yeah, I would imagine he'd just go ahead and finish it. He's so close.
Oh, GG's to Alaszun in chat.
Oh, that's the worst. Getting sick in the middle of breaks. I've had that happen. Someone jumped in.
I did. It is I, Alaszun.
It is you. GG, sir.
Oh, GG's.
That seat sucked.
Yeah, that seed was pretty trash.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it was good for us, but like when it was coming down to are you in go mode or not, and there was just one entrance left that you could check without having to dig out that flute.
Yeah, I was starting to get real worried about that flute.
Yeah, we were too. And then Toplife had actually gone in pod and burned all their keys, so they couldn't get to Helmasaur. So Flute was behind Green Pendant, then they would have been in a lot of trouble. But then, the Smith chain was also open.
So yeah, there was a lot of stuff. Because it was basically once you get your mitts, you're going to be getting your hammer at the same time. And then your one item from go mode, assuming you can reach all the entrances. And I don't know. It looks like Toplife also climbed GT. I assume he and I had both the same thoughts that Hammer was just sitting in the top of GT, and that's why we've been given 4 small keys and a big key.
Yeah, you guys played very, very similar. Like if you rewatch the restream, it was a pretty linear seed throughout. It kind of forced you into certain situations. I think the only thing that you guys put off was the Samaria and Hammerless Ice Palace, but who the hell wouldn't put that off?
I mean,
You
I
know-
didn't put that off. I basically last location that entrance.
Oh, that's true. Top Life did find it a lot sooner than you with that connector, because there was a connector that actually led to it. I forget
Where was the spec rock? Oh, okay, I see what he did. Okay. He went to Floating Island and then jumped down Spectacle Rock and followed that. That makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I part of the reason I was climbing is I knew I had to check the top of Pyramid anyway. Since I still needed to find 2 dungeons, and so it was, hey, here's 5 items that are all pretty suspicious, and 3 entrances, and then of course, I mean, I'd said in chat that I've been feeling sick for like an hour and a half at this point. And so with my brain just not functioning, I just went straight away from the pyramid, and it wasn't until I got to about Graveyard Ledge that I'm like, I didn't check Pyramid. Well, I guess we're gonna do this on the way back. And if Meyer was up there and the big key on Hylia Island was Meyer, I was going to justify it with like some Galaxy Brain. Screw you, Lynn. Galaxy Brain, like, oh, I'm going to get that big key, then come up. No, I just straight forgot. I'm a dum-dum. GG's Top Life.
GG.
As he's...
GG's Top Life.
Is that the most disappointed you've ever been in the top of GT?
Yeah, well, at one point I was a little bit okay with it too, because there's no way you don't climb there.
Yeah.
There's simply no way. And I made a dump, like I thought like, oh, I'm just gonna, instead of saving quitting and do the climb, I'm gonna do a loop around the Dark World to just pick up that big key and then route in GT with that. But while I was running, it's like, oh, but that doesn't matter because I still will save and quit from the island to get to GT. And then,
well, if it makes you feel better, I killed Aga 2 and immediately forgot about the top of Pyramid and just immediately bolted for King's Tomb and Graveyard Ledge. Because my brain has been Swiss cheese all seed.
Nah. I double dipped Ice Palace for that game though.
Oh, you went into Ice Palace and then left and then came back?
Yeah, I did one check. It was... I got some useful stuff, and I thought like, yeah, it's a little bit too low side, and it's not too bad to get back to Ice Palace.
Yeah, I was hoping that like I could just get the hammer and then like I'd have the flute at that point and I could mirror right outside and drop off the big bomb, and no, it just wanted to be terrible.
Yeah, I messed up the big bomb too, and that also cost me a few seconds again. Should have done it with Ice Palace.
Well, yeah. I was thinking about it the entire the way I was clearing Ice Palace. I actually think it was faster to save and quit after Ice Palace and just go and run with it. Though I keep going back and forth, it's probably within like 5 or 10 seconds, and I'm just not really sure which one was the right way to go. And I went back and forth the entire time I was sleep clearing Ice Palace. But yeah, that was a pretty miserable scene.
No. It's like, I didn't feel really good about it, because in the start, I messed up some tracking, I messed up some... well, first of all, I loaded the wrong tracker, so I had to set it up in the middle of the race.
Oof.
And then I had to remember everything, and I was kind of half asleep the first 5 minutes. And then apparently my frame drops in the start is that Windows started to update something again.
Good operating system. Yeah.
Hopefully your next seed isn't as brutal as this one.
I just hate, like, I really hate seeds that are functionally hammer go mode. Like, it was just... Like, there's just so much you can do, and it just happens to be in one spot. And I mean, like, I knew where hammer was going to be right before I got it, because it was just like, okay, this is 100% where the sequence is taking me. But it just feels bad.
I was envisioning Like when we got the myths right before, and I was just, oh yeah, Turtle Rock top. Yeah, sure, it's gonna take us there. And in the end, if I had just skipped and gone straight up there, I think maybe I would have saved time, because then I would have found Mire. It's a little bit, yeah.
I don't think turning in Red Bomb cost me enough time to split the difference there.
I wasn't only Red Bomb though. There was, well, there was a few other checks too I had to do. I guess not too much.
I would say I didn't have any entrances left. I think I had Spike Cave and Mimic Cave, and that was about all I missed. And I had one key left for Pod, but I had no interest whatsoever in going back there. Because I found a fourth key at some point, and I had gone in originally with 3 keys.
It's just a hard container in the bombable floor.
Of course it is. But yeah, that seed was dumb. That's alright. Pretty much all cross key seeds are actually dumb, is the real secret.
That is the mode that we play in.
I mean, my guess is probably that Flute was just sitting inside Myra and we both skipped it. Which it was the only thing kind of making me think I'm still probably in go mode, because I was looking at like where all the spots were. Yeah, I guess we probably both skipped left side swamp too. That it was like, alright, I think over half the spots in the game it can be in still are in Mire. So on balance, it's probably just sitting there. I guess there may be, let's see. I had Smiths and Purple Chest, Spike Cave. Okay, so I had 6. I think I had 6 things that weren't, 6 things that weren't Mire that I could access.
I think it's the same for me. Left side, Mimic Cave, Spike Cave, and the Smith Train.
No, just no way you're going back to any of those at those point when you're like, I mean, the only way you do is if you say, oh, there's my hammer, I'm just going to leave GT and clear all my dungeons. But I felt like I was not cutting a very good route at that point, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do the thing that I suspect most people won't do and just immediately clear the rest of left side GT, rather than, and I suspect you might have done the same thing too.
Yeah. Well, I still, like, since I loaded the wrong tracker, I had no idea which maps I had or anything, so I hadn't checked what my goal was. So either the Ice Rod or the Mire Big. But either way, I needed one more item, so playing left side was...
I had a Mire map. I think I found out the crystals when I beat, I want to say, Tower of Heron. It was a crystal. And then it was just, okay, Turtle Rock is the last one. But yeah, I knew what I was looking for pretty early. I had done one Dark World map check, and that got me Misery Mire and Thieves Town, or I'd already done Thieves Town. It got me Misery Mire and Swamp. Oh no, it was when I killed Landmo and got that crystal, I think. Also, that Tower of Hera location can, like, jump off a cliff.
I didn't mind that Terra location.
I didn't follow that third connector out of Paradox Cave. Like, it was my dead last thing to do.
Yeah, it was my last too, but the Hera location, after you found the mirror, you still had a lot of stuff up to do on Death Mountain there. You could just loop around.
Did I? I had one... I literally checked the one entrance there that was midst-locked on Light World, and I didn't even do the rest of it, because it was...
Tower of Hera entrance and around to the left side and then went up.
That makes sense, because you'll check that connector, and that's also how you would have gotten up to Ice Palace. Whereas I got to Ice Palace by mirroring there after killing Aga 2, and then looping the Dark World.
Ah, I see. Well, I guess that saved you some time then.
Yeah, I mean, and that was one of the reasons why I climbed GT anyways, because I was looking to combo that into a top of the pyramid play. I just kind of forgot to do the top of the pyramid play afterwards.
So did you have a lot of stuff to do up on Death Mountain then when you found the hammer? Maybe?
No, I had almost nothing left to do on Death Mountain. I had, like, I didn't have myths, so I didn't have a way to dark Death Mountain that I knew of. So, I hadn't been to the top of Dark Death Mountain, and I hadn't been to the top of West Light World, or Light Death Mountain. but I only knew I could access 2 of them, one of which was an entrance and one of which was one item. And so I wasn't super excited to go there once I got my hammer. And so just decided to do left side, and then I'm okay, I might be in go mode here. So I'm just gonna clear dungeons now. And check entrances on the way.
Well, the mirror didn't really unlock that much, so I just figured out I would just go up the Hera while I was up the mountain, because going to the mountain was really horrible to see. Also,
it was really terrible. I suspect I was there first, but it was really terrible.
Yeah,
I hit Light World Death Mountain at about the 6-minute mark. Because I went up to Turtle Rock, then bomb jumped across to left side Turtle Rock, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm here as a bunny, let me check one entrance at least, and I'll save and quit. And then it was Old Man, and so I just did that dark room.
Ah, you went that way. Ah, sure.
And so I had Death Mountain basically cleared before I even visited CAC. At least on Light World side.
I had a moon pearl before I went up to Death Mountain, so there was that.
I did not. I had that moon pearl pretty late. Near last location.
Well, I had it late too. It was just that I had I still had a bunny work from Turtle Rock in Logic, and I had one exit from Hyrule Castle, and I had 2 checks in Swamp Palace, and then I went to Swamp Palace. Well, it was kind of because of a little bit rough start, and I was just hoping to find the hammer. Everything in the start told you that yeah, you're gonna find the hammer and you're gonna clear Swamp Palace.
That's exactly how I felt about this seed. And I went to Swamp, like, okay, you know what, this is probably just gonna be the hammer, and I can keep going. Nope, it's not the hammer.
But yeah, we have a lot more of Cross Keys action coming for you here on ZSR. We are actually looking for 2 commentators for a race that is starting in just under an hour, I believe. So if you would like to sign up or, volunteer, shoot me a message here or on Discord, or just, jump in the Crossworld Keysanity Discord and sign up. It is, I believe, P-Train versus Pika Pals, which will be just as lit as this race. We have just so many top-tier runners. Like, it's so much fun to watch. And, you guys, it was amazing, and it was so much fun. And it's always a pleasure to commentate for you guys. But definitely be sure to stick around, because we will have a lot more of our runners coming for you. Make sure you show them some love by throwing them a follow and telling them just how much you appreciate them and the show they put on for you. And don't go away, because we will be back soon with some more cross keys for you. So
also make sure to show love to Jinxie and Blibril, who have done an incredible amount of work for this tournament to help bring restreams on, which is super appreciated and super great.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Thank you.
Definitely jump back in. We'll be here in less than an hour with another exciting race for you. So on behalf of ZSR, thanks again for stopping by. Your donations, your bits, your cheers, everything. It's greatly appreciated. And we will see you all very, very soon.